Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is the Season 11 B Division in Week 6. Yes, I am joined by, I guess, Miss Debug. I was going to say Mr. because I just used to that, and I guess it's Miss Debug.
Yeah, I don't know either. Don't worry. Anyway, I'm Dewott.
Yes, this is, Urabrasks, motherfucker.
David Bowie Gaming.
Yeah, that one, who's our next game, actually. Anyway, yeah, great intro, as always. Good job, us.
Professional.
Professionalism is 10 out of 10, right? All right.
Always.
First up, we have I Miss Hurricanes, also known as Hopespeak Deoxys or Josh, going up against Blue Rep, also known as Altaria Airways or Cash. Rain Teams goes hard, but I feel like it's gonna get warded by Suicune, especially like I don't know. It's Terra Suicune. What Terra can deal with Bundle? Probably none. Now that I think about it.
I guess like ice.
Yeah, I was thinking Ice would be best, but then I don't know. Hydro Pump still might hurt at that even at that point. I wonder if Freeze Dry is actually threatening to max Bedef Suicune.
It probably isn't actually, because Suicune's just that thick.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's yeah. Zapdos also just kind of goes in here, to be honest.
Yeah,
What?
there's a lot of threatening Pokemon on both sides. I'm not gonna lie. And
Yeah,
then there's Yuki.
Terra Normal Bascu might also just fucking rail this team outside of the Goldango. Also,
Yeah,
this is actually a really defensive team. Zapdos, Donphan, Uxie, and Goldango and Suicune. Like, damn.
yeah. It's kind of just like five walls and Roaring Moon to just go in.
Yeah. Alright, let's actually get the game going. So, Terra's Dragon. Okay.
Ooh,
Um,
that's
I don't mind Dragon. That's okay, because it resists the water and the electric, and still resists the fire. And it doesn't actually... it resists water, and it stays the exact same against ice. So at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't make any difference, huh? In that matchup. So yeah, Dragon's actually good. I
yeah.
like that. And then...
I don't know. Dragon's weird to me here. It's just like it really doesn't change anything. Like Suicune very much wants a defensive terror to just like you click defensive terror and then you click Calm Mind and now your opponent like drops their Dax.
The
But
only
like
thing that it adds over just staying water is it allows you to resist Thunderous, which honestly
oh
I
yeah,
feel like is
that's
all you
true.
need to do, because it doesn't change any other matchup. It's this exact same thing except it adds a resistance to Thunderous, which is honestly fine, right? Like that's
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
I think it's Dragon is good enough because you either want to be water or something that resists electric, which Dragon, like you want to resist water and electric, and this does that.
You also resist Archaludon Electro Shot and Hisuian Lilligant, which didn't come. You resist that too.
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, Dragon is good. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can get Dragon moved by either Gouging Fire or Archaludon, but just play around that, I guess. I don't know. You have a
yeah,
Goldango, you'll be fine.
exactly. Yeah.
On the flip side, there is Terra Water Basculegion, which means in rain, that's gonna fuck some bitches. Moving on.
Yeah, that's just gonna click the
Well,
button, alright.
by Pelipper. Fuck, okay.
Yeah.
That was a great turn one by Cash. Gets rocks up. Focus Blast, that's a Alright then, well, we know how
Oh,
this
that's
game's
easy.
going. Yeah, yeah, that's great. This game's probably already over. Man, that Hikar still does 30% in the sun, in the rain, that's crazy.
Wait, are all of I Miss Hurricane's Pokemon just called Gaming?
Yes, they are.
That's awesome.
He's done that the entire season. The Thunder Wave that missed there is unfortunate, but I don't know how much that mattered. Okay, swaps that to Thunderous. Roar is kind of cool. I don't know how much that really helped. Was he that scared of it? Welcome back. Damn, that fucking Scold hurts.
Ooh.
Sends in Donphan instead of Terras. Thunder Wave. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Vascular Legion is kind of not great not in rain, honestly. What are you gonna do though? Shadow Ball does fucking nothing. Why is it Shadow Ball? What fucking Vascular Legion set is this? Hello?
I mean, it doesn't like it has like awful physical ghost coverage.
It's got Poltergeist, doesn't it?
Nope.
Oh. Never mind then. I take it back. I don't know. I still feel like just spam water move is its idea. Spin there is nice. Gets rid of yours and kills. In comes the bundle. He's run fucking Life Orb bundle the entire season, and I feel like every time it's fucked him over. Run Boots or like Specs or something. Come on. Or hell, even Boost
like,
to Speed.
You kind of probably become a bit too slow if you run booster speed, though. That's the problem. Oh, booster special attack, I should say.
Yeah, that's fair. But like, I don't know. He's run Life Orb every week, I think, and it's never helped him. Jesus Christ, that hurt.
I apologize, Roaring Moon. I was not familiar with your game.
Yeah, Jesus. And knockoff kills that, yeah.
I still can't believe they gave Roaring Moon knockoff. What do they mean by that?
Well, they got sick of everyone disrespecting him and gave him, you know, one of the best moves in the game. Yeah, I definitely don't think staying in with Pelly was the best idea. And I think Bundle really could have used some boots. He needed them shoes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, taking all that damage from the rocks is just rough.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Swapping in twice and one Life Orb chip did 60% of his health, right? Like,
That's so much.
Like, no shit he was gonna kill you with one attack, you know? Like, yeah, that's Jesus.
I mean, what hazard removal does hold on.
Their only removal is defog on fucking his Suigint.
Oof. Wait, his Lilligant doesn't get rapid spin?
Nope. Don't ask me why. Damn. It really fucking should, but like, it gets defog. The Pokemon that spins having rapid spin, why would we ever do that, guys?
The Pokemon Company never ceases to amaze me anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really have anything else to say about this. Blue Rep, do not sacrifice your Rain Setter turn 1, please. You kind of need, bro.
Yeah.
I think that is all. Moving on. Next up, we have David Bowie Gaming as Unanderra Urabrasks. Is that how you say that, by the way?
It's pronounced Unanderra.
Unanderra.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I like that it took me till week 8 in real life and week 6 in videos to figure out how to say that, but fair enough.
No, you can't let the audience know that time is real. You can't just say that you're 2 weeks behind. That's bad for business.
No. The intent is to be 2 weeks behind. That way, if there's any extinctions, I don't have to delay my video.
Oh, fair enough.
It's just, you know, I was like 3 weeks behind before. That's not what we want. But 2 weeks, that 2 weeks is actually what I want to be behind. Anywho,
yeah,
and then All-Time Lol, also known as Derek, my young protege. Do you guys see a Raging Bolt? I don't see a Raging Bolt.
Where's the 6th Pokemon, guys?
I fucking love its hammer, but them giving this the giant fucking hammer is the best thing Shodan has done in like the last 5 years.
Oh, for sure. It's just so funny. If you have I reckon if Raging Bolt and Tinkerton were swapped around, you straight up just wouldn't see the Paragon 2.
No, you wouldn't.
It'd just be completely obscured.
Or I think you might like get the very tip of its blueness over here, maybe.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't see Glamora though.
No, yeah, Glamora is entirely hidden unless they like make it bigger with the 3D model.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get on with the battle, gaming.
Let's do that. Yeah. So we have Terra, Stella, Enamorous Eye, as I'm assuming running the specs, Broken Set, and Terra Ghost on both P2 and Raging Bolt. I don't know why he wanted to do that. I think he said it has something to do with spin blocking, but I think that's stupid to have both Pokemon Terra to stop that. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was a strange choice. I mean, P2 usually runs Terra Ghost anyway.
Yeah, for P2 it's fine, but do you really want to be spin blocking with your fucking Raging Bolt? No, you want to be, I don't know. Has anyone ever considered just Terra Dragon Specs Dragon Pulse by chance? Anyone considered that?
No, I don't think so.
Now that's how you use a Raging Bolt, kids. If they don't have a ground type, you can also do the same with electric. That's how you use a Raging Bolt, kids. Anyway,
Exactly.
I don't know why he's just pretending, but I also don't know why he decided to spiky shield. I don't know what he was planning on getting out of that. I guess he thought Stone Edge would make contact, or maybe you would U-turn or something.
No, this is also, as it turns out, this isn't even this is corrosion to poison. I think it was Orthworm.
It would be either Orthworm or Overkill, yeah.
It was really dumb. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is about now is when I start to uh get a bit worried because it's doing a bit too much damage to things.
You are the P2 enjoyer.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck he always brings Terra Blast. He uses it as a normal stab, and I don't know why.
Because it does the same damage as Tri Attack. I mean, you don't get the hacks or whatever.
I thought Tri
So
Attack
like, it
was
doesn't really
stronger.
matter.
Knockoff is fair.
Anyway, just look at how much damage the knockoff does to P2. That's like nothing.
Yeah, 27, and then he Ice Beams for 87. Did you expect him? Oh, I love the freeze. Did you expect him to Terra Blast you there? Like, why did you swap from Ice Week to Ice Week?
Because I wanted to hit it with the Shadow Ball. And I'm pretty sure it's like slower naturally.
P2 is slower, yeah.
Yeah, there you
go. But then you got frozen, so you were forced into Machigacha, which doesn't kill, and now you're dead.
Well, I mean, it could have like inflicted burn, and it doesn't really matter because yeah, it's
living
fine.
on 1%. Why is it named Van? Oh,
I think they're all named after.
Yeah, this was when he named his Pokemon after fucking Bad Omen songs.
Yeah, that's the band.
Why is he Balloon again? And why was this his switch into fucking Iron Crown anyway? Well, that was a waste.
No one knows.
Derek, take notes. Don't use Steel types to defend. Sorry, don't use Fairy types to defend against Steel types. That's my lesson.
Well, to be fair, Tinkaton's highest stat is its special defense.
Sure. But also, this crown clearly is here to fucking play.
Yeah, and it does just 2 at KO.
Yeah, it does. I think the Volt Switch there was fair enough. Unfortunately, you made the correct prediction. Concrete Jungle, my baby. Actually eats an Earthquake, surprising everybody, I'm sure. Psych comes in to die to knock off. He is again running Life Orb, motherfucker. The Sucker Punch did nice fucking damage.
Yeah, Iron Crown moment. It just like stomachs a whole ass Sucker Punch.
Yeah, the villain here is not gonna like this, I don't think. Meteor Beam? Or actually, you know what? Meteor Beam's kind of fire. Bye.
Yeah, I got a bit trolled by Meteor Beam. Also, yeah, that was Scarf Enamorous and Scarf Iron Crown.
Yeah, I thought it was double Scarf. I wasn't 100% sure, but I thought so. The fact that fucking Scarf did that much to the Tink and not Specs, I thought was also fucking crazy. Like, why?
Yeah, I think if it was Specs, Tink just like straight up died because of crit.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Well, it would have done. Well, yeah. Well, 30% and times 2 would have done 60 with a crit. 30 adds 15, which means no, he would have lived on like 15%. I think.
Well, no, because 46 plus 29 is like 70-ish, a bit under 70, and then multiply that by 1.5. That's about kill. Anyway, uh, the Deoxys speed. I had a feeling that they would go minimum speed and just completely forget that Choice Scarf existed,
Yeah,
and I was right.
yeah. See this? Okay, here is one of my little tips and tricks that I do a lot of the time when I don't really feel like running. I need speed. I and I well, even when I don't think people are gonna predict that, I will usually just put 8 speed in speed EVs in. So if your Iron Crown was built to outspeed min speed Deoxys, you would likely only go one above, maybe two above. But if I go two above, then you get outsped again, and I only used
Yeah,
8 EVs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's the kind of shit that I very often do. Anyway, because he didn't do that, he just died. And because he overpredicted, he also just dies now. This, kids, is why you needed to Earthquake. But honestly,
Well,
I don't think it mattered anyway. I think he lost already.
yeah, well, I mean, if they were locked into,
Oh yeah, because he
if
was a
they were locked in,
stupid ass Scarf Bolt, wasn't he?
yes, was Scarf Bolt.
Yeah, what a dumb set.
I
Yeah.
was I was very confused by that as well. I think he said he made the team in like 10 minutes, which explains a lot.
Yeah. Uh, Derek, you're my protege, but you need to think about why you're doing things. Why did you ever want a Scarf Raging Bolt? Why did you need that? Why? I don't get it. I don't.
Like, yeah, I mean, Raging Bolt has means of outspeeding things anyway, with just suck up the
Yeah.
thunderclap.
Yeah. Unfortunately though, I don't actually think it mattered because well, regardless, Landorus would have probably won this endgame even if he did Thunderbolt there. Well, actually no. Actually no, I take that back. You know why? If he had Dragon moved you, then sorry, if he had Thunderbolted you, you died. You brought in Lando. He swapped to Glamora to sack it, then brought in Raging Bolt and then Dragon Pulsed. He won. Yeah, that's the correct endgame. Granted, yeah, you could have swapped, but I feel like he needed to risk that, really. I don't think he had any other play. Honestly, I think you just needed to I think you swapping would have been the safest play, honestly. Would it have been? Um
Well, I mean, I don't really think it would have mattered.
yeah.
Plus, Iron Crown got the 6-0 anyway.
Yeah. Oh well, let's move on. Next up, we have Lord Aiden as Hellfire Houndoom going up against Barry Potter, also known as Team Bar or just Baz. Aiden's team is fucking scary as always. Who allowed this man to have like three of like the best attackers in the game? Honestly,
I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a Blaziken believer.
I'm a Blaziken believer. Leads are Finn and Lando. Let's see, Terra Grass, Blaziken, and Terra Dark on the Gambit. He's really liked Terra Dark this season. He runs it most weeks.
I don't think he knows how to change Terra types. We should definitely tell him how to do that.
It'd be really fucking funny if he actually just had no idea how to do it. That would actually be so funny. Baz, please tell me you know how to do it and you just don't because Terra Dark is pretty solid.
Let us know in the comment section if you know how to change the Terra types on your Pokemon.
Yes, thank you, Debug, for the
Call to action.
yeah, call to action. All right, cool. Swaps out into his flying type against the ground type. Good play. Good job. Wait, where's Jinx? Holy Jinx, Jinx. What? I don't know what they're on about. However, Hurricane crit doing 50% is kind of crazy. Crook comes in to fucking get annihilated by a Draco. God damn. Dundo comes in to eat a Earthquake. Palafin comes back. Landorus comes back. Except now he can Jet Punch. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here. Surf? Oh.
Oh yeah, this is that fucking dumb, like, throat spray boom burst shit, isn't it?
I was gonna say, I love the moment he did that. Actually comes in. Did Ziggy help you? Fucking Ziggy. He likes using the more obscure sets, but I generally think you're best off just fucking not doing that. Like, don't get me wrong, can be a good set, and also is useful in a lot of, well, not in a lot of, but in some matchups to bring the surprise throat spray boom burst surf set. Like, that's cool and all, but if he had just ice punched or jet punched, he would have been a lot better off. Also, that crit did 30%. That's fucking nothing. Holy shit.
I think it does have utility here, just because Dondozo is Dondozo.
Do you think he beats Dondozo anyway?
No.
Then,
Dondozo has Unaware, remember?
yeah, I'm
So
aware.
it's not like he can bulk up or anything.
Yeah. I wonder if Grass Knot 2 goes it. Probably fucking not.
At +1, it probably does.
Well, not with Unaware, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops.
It's got Unaware, you can't bulk up. Oh, wait, yeah, it has Unaware. You can't throat spray boost Grass Knot. Hurricane misses. Fucking sucks. Leech Seed seeding the Leech. U-turns out. Toxic Serena. Okay. Why is Serena his switch in here?
No one knows.
That's why, okay. Triple Axle makes sense. And I
Oh yeah,
guess
Dragalia is slow as shit actually, so it probably outspeeds and just kills.
it does outspeed and it probably killed, yes. Super Soul Slam does some solid damage. King Gambit comes in on some spikes. Terra Dark, Thunder Wave, Sucker Punch. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll never know. I don't know.
No, that was definitely not Sucker Punch.
That recover there was like the fucking dumbest shit. I swear to God. I know you just paralyzed it, and you know what? If you want to paralyze it to sacrifice your Deoxys, that's a fine play. However, do not recover in front of that, because you're just gonna fucking die if you get like an average amount of luck.
Yeah, it's a whole ass King Gambit. You have to respect it like you respect like a bomb. Like it will fuck you up if you do not pay it the respect it deserves. You will just die.
If you don't pay the King Gambit tax, you lose.
Exactly. Yeah.
Congratulations. In comes Blaziken, however. He brings in Dondozo. I wonder if Terra Grass could 2-ko this now that it, like, after the 2 spikes switch-ins. To me, it seems like he EV'd specifically to live 2 Terra Blast Grass. However, he now got himself put to sleep, so this Blaziken's kind of useless.
No, it's alright. Oh.
Get Volt switched, loser. Honestly, I'm kind of the opinion he should have stayed in and tried to wake up.
Yeah, like I think if you get the one turn wake up, you just win because because they switch into Dragalge.
He probably has
and you
Earthquake
probably
as
just
well.
Earthquake them.
Yeah, but like even without that, unless Estes Iron Hands had Ice Punch or no, I don't think CC from full health would kill. Probably, unless it's like a very, very offensive hands. But like, you know,
Well, Iron Hands is massively powerful.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's electric stab's not gonna kill for sure. Ice Punch, I doubt would. I'm gonna calc a CC real quick, but it just depends on the hands and handset, I think mostly.
Yeah.
1 second, damage calc. Blaziken, Terra Grass. That actually doesn't matter defensively, but oh well. Iron Hands. So on a max attack Iron Hands to a no defense Blaziken, close combat does exactly 100 to 118.
Damn
However,
good.
that's assuming it's no defense and all attack, which I'm not convinced that it's all attack, and I'm also not convinced it's got no defense. However, yeah, it is most likely that it would die regardless. I mean, even no attack adamant is 84 to 99. Regardless, I feel like it's worth it because what are you gonna do? Blaziken will be asleep the rest of the game more than likely, and especially with what ended up happening, he volt switched out, which would have given you another attempt to like break out of sleep as well. You know. Yeah, my thought process is it's either useless unless you wake up now, or it's dead anyway. So you may as well risk it waking up now, or not risk, but hope it wakes up now. Otherwise, it's useless and dead is the same thing. So it's the same result, but it gives you a chance of having it be useful still. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, if you were just gonna like CC, if you were expecting like a CC and to sack a Pokemon, going to Crook here doesn't help you. Also, this isn't. I just realized this is not Intimidate. That's.
I mean,
Okay.
Moxie's like an interesting idea.
Yeah,
It gets like scale shot, doesn't it?
It gets what?
Scale shot.
Yeah, it does. He's used that set before as well. I don't know if he would be able to break Shaman though.
I just realized another thing. What if the Iron Hands clicked Ice Punch? Crook's just dead anyway, right?
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like he was either gonna risk and sack Blaziken, or just completely sack Crook, unless he got this exact scenario. In which case, it was also still just better to have Blaziken be the one to take the Volt Switch, because you might have woken up that turn, or on the next turn when you tried again, right?
Yeah.
Also, what would he have gone to Dragalge? Do we think Dragalge's like fucking like, assuming he did stay in, he volt switched. He's not gonna go to Landorus probably. Earth Power won't kill. He won't go to Shaman because he can't Leech Seed and he has no other useful offensive moves. I could maybe see King Gambit, but you know, he still has close combat, which will definitely fucking kill you. So I'm guessing Dragalge was his switch, but does Dragalge fucking kill? Iron Hands is a lot stronger than Dragalge is.
I mean, adaptability,
Yeah.
Sludge Wave, right?
Yeah, I forgot about adaptability. Dragalge's kind of an irrelevant mon in my head. I forgot it had adaptability. Okay, yeah.
Don't put disrespect on Dragalge, man. Dragalge's goated.
I disrespect the Dragalge. But you are correct. Sludge Bomb does just kill, even with no attack investment at all. It's 112 minimum. That's, yeah, fair enough. Regardless, I still think you were better off risking the Blaziken. Yeah, there's no point in rehashing why.
Yeah.
Yep. So Crook gets fucked by the Shaman. Nice 16% there, bro. Now he brings Blaziken back in. Okay. Was that a good play? I'm undecided. The Drain Punch. I'm thinking he doesn't have CC.
Yeah, but Ice Punch is also going to do a lot.
It did a lot, but it didn't kill. I didn't read out the calc, but it doesn't kill even with max attack Iron Hands.
Yeah. Well,
although I wonder if this is banded.
I doubt it. But I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm just realizing now that it's only ever used like one move at a time so far. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think he should have. Yeah, fuck the Blaziken. Brings in Serena, Power Whips for decent damage actually, and Drain Punches again. Yeah, I'm thinking this is banded. Just because it keeps.
You know what? You might be right.
Just the same use. I mean, Would be pretty funny if it was Scarf. Yeah, it is the fucking throat spray bullshit set. Yeah, it doesn't kill, and now you're dead. Holy fuck, you survived. What a fucking beast, Palafin is stupidly fucking good, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
If only you still had Jet Punch. Even as a special attacker, having Jet Punch is useful. Fuck you.
I agree.
You literally just won this if it had Jet Punch. I mean, actually, maybe you didn't kill Dragalge. Although, I'm assuming its last move was Ice Beam and something else. Anyway, GG, you're dead now.
Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, Dragalge's like crazily specially bulky.
Yeah.
It's like 132 spit F.
You were close, 123.
Oh.
Palafin. I'm gonna just give it max special attack and neutral nature and Ice Beam and see what the calc says. At +1. That did 42 to 50. So would that have done enough? No. Oh, wait, with the spikes? Still no. But it would have been close. It would have made Landorus, Tornadus kill it afterwards, I guess. But then you still lost to King Gambit, probably.
This all assumes that Jet Punch kills Landorus there, which I don't think it would.
That's true. If this is a special set, yeah, it wouldn't have one-shot it.
I mean, I doubt without a... I don't think it would kill physically without, like, a boosting item.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, Jet Punch does 73 to 87 with a choice band max attack, so never mind. Man. Oh, wait, this is baby mode. Fuck, hold up. So, Jet Punch with max attack adamant and no boosting item does 86 to 102.
Oh, there you go.
Also, let me redo the calc for Dragalge. I think it will kill now. 57 to 62. Wait, no, 64 to 75. So, with the spike up, it was guaranteed kill at +1.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
That is crazy.
Because Dragalge's got so much spadef. Like, damn. Yeah, that's wild. Alright, well, GG boys. I really like the Yawn play. I think you should have stayed in with Blaziken. And honestly, maybe you should have just not let it fall asleep in the first place. What were the other options back then? So you Terra Blasted it. It was yawned. I mean, I don't know. Why not just swap to Serena here and try to kill it? I mean, it could have rested, but if it rested, it's already shown that it's not Chesto. So if it rests and then it's useless for a little while at least. Well, no, it probably has Sleep Talk too, but you know, then you've got to get lucky. And also, Dondozo probably just can't do very much to a Fizz-Def Serena. Even like
yeah, that's damn true.
Yeah, those are my takeaways from this fight. Let's move on. Here we have SDO Chris, also known as Helsinki Hydreigon, going up against Drumknot, also known as Discworld Destroyers. I had to think of his team name again. I still hate Chris's team, and I really think Quacklevolt goes fucking in if he can remove a Thundurus. Thankfully, he has a ground type.
I agree. Well, I mean, even without removing even without removing Thundurus, you have to +1. You click Ice Spinner, it's probably dead.
That's true, yeah. Milotic can also be a problem if it's like the Marvel Scale set.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck Milotic.
All the homies hate Milotic. Thankfully, he has two of the best grass types, so he probably doesn't have to be that worried about it. In terms of Terras, we have Terra fighting on the Great Tusk. I've noticed Chris really just likes to use standard types. Like last week it was ground, this week it's fighting. I feel like he doesn't experiment enough with Great Tusk Terra types. Anyway, then he also has Terra Fighting on his Espeon. On the flip side, we've got Terra Ghost Zarude, which is fine, I guess. It's a very all round decent type. It'll help with the Great Tusk resists or immunity in this case. Anyway, I would not be shocked if this is a banded lead flip turn set. Also, it's not Marvel Scale, it is leftovers. That is actually really good for him.
That's quite interesting. Just hold on.
Holding.
Okay, so Discworld Destroys doesn't have any Intim, so it might be Marvel Scale anyway, just to like you
Yeah,
get poisoned by
is.
Testosterone and then you get the leftovers and also the
Yeah, it probably is. He did that in another week as well, and it worked out when he battled someone, I forget who. But yeah, it looks like it's probably is still Marvel Scale, but thankfully I don't think Drumnut has any ways of burning him, so it should be fine. Okay. I fuck with this. We're gonna bulk up, set up, win. Bulldoze. Bulldoze is actually pretty fucking cool tech, I can't lie. But I mean, okay, Thunderwave. Damn, he's just really fucking slow, hey.
yeah. Oh right, yeah, Jungle Healing does that.
And then Haze does that. Yeah, okay. Well, that's oh,
That's
really fucking powerful crit. Jesus Christ. Man,
God damn.
I didn't expect that to do that much just like regardless. Okay, Chopple. He's back to Bulldoze.
Okay. I just realized something. A +1 Drain Punch would have just done 40% of this Registeel.
That's pretty funny. Okay.
What a fucked Pokemon.
Damn, that still only does 49%. Again, these are one of those times where it's like I know they damn well calculated to make sure that they can guarantee live two like things, right? Nice use of
I just realized this is just the Zarude is just Annihilate at home.
It so is. Here we go again, boys. Jungle.
Okay, but imagine if Annihilate had Jungle Healing though.
Oh my god.
Like,
please.
what do you even do?
I don't want to think about that.
That's not a world I want to live in.
Yeah, for real. Brings it back in the Zarude. Now at full health. Same as this Milotic's back up at full like a dick. Thankfully he didn't get burned just now. Has to retreat. Terra Blast does fucking nothing. Bulks up again. Getting real sick of this song and dance. Jungle Healing.
Wait, how much PP does Jungle Healing have left?
Oh, it has 16 still. They didn't nerf it down to 8.
Yeah, I definitely thought it would have still. I definitely thought it would have had 8.
Anyway, he's balling. He's got 12 left. He doesn't have to worry really. I guess it's because it doesn't heal 50 like all the other healing moves do. Well, oh, the burn! Yeah. You lucky fucking Milotic, you. To be honest, though, this Zarude has kind of done its job. Oh, yeah, and it can also... Fuck, I keep forgetting that it can just do that.
I don't know why he didn't just, like, kill the Milotic first. But, okay. Oh, I mean, that's why, I guess.
Yeah, that's why. This has been an extremely dominating game. The Zarude just kind of fucking wins, you know?
Yeah, I definitely need to pick it up next time, huh?
Fucking crit.
The crit definitely didn't matter. Great Tusk has no special defense.
True, but it just
and
insult to
the whole ass Terrapagus.
Terrapagoose. Encore it. Oh. Protect. Encore it. Then go to Zarude. Oh.
I don't think it has Encore.
Probably not at this point. It's got Protect and Wish. That's all we know, boys. Okay.
This is the encore.
There
Yep,
it
we
is.
go.
I told you there was encore. Anyway, he's locked into Curse now.
Okay, but that's like not bad. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. It is bad if you're like, if you have a
Terrapico
brain.
speed just keep switching in on these fucking things, hey.
Yeah.
Damn, he fucking ate that. 38% from +1 Terrapagos and the para. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Oh wait, he got a low roll and didn't kill, and now he's rest. Well, shit. Here we go again. Chester.
man, I wish I could hit the para.
Alright, well, he's Quack to try and ruin this Snorlax's day. And 82% after the +1. That's really fucking nice. He even lives the fucking body E-slam back.
I'm very confused why you didn't just like Aqua Step there. And then you outspeed Espeon and just kill.
I have a feeling it's banded.
No, oh.
Because it flip turned
Was
the
it?
first time and then it just CC'd twice there.
Yeah, it might actually be banded.
Banded Moxie
That
gets
was
shit
all off
done.
the Snorlax.
And then Screamtail wins the 1v1. Goddamn.
Yeah, more kills for Screamtail. We love to see it.
We do indeed. I don't really feel like I have anything to say here. I don't.
Yeah, Chris just got minced.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't. There's nothing that I can really say that he just like did extraordinarily wrong either. He just kind of just got out-prepped and outplayed on every turn, basically.
Yeah, I think he lost 6 weeks ago.
What?
He lost after the draft, immediately after the draft finished.
Oh, yeah. I still don't really like his draft. I mean, it's not that it's bad. I don't know. I don't fuck with it. I can't really put it into words on why.
It's just too slow.
Yeah, that's also true. I don't like its speed tiers. There's a lot of reasons I didn't like it, but like, yeah. But yeah, this Ceruledge set just kind of fucked, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any words. Anyway, moving on to my fucking game. I got fucking diced. Do we have to watch this?
I'm afraid so. I gotta see how you get diced by this team, because I've been prepping for it, and just like, it's the same, it's just too slow. Except, I mean, okay, it has Iron Moth, which is fast, and Raikou. But apart from that, everything's like so slow.
Yeah, I got swept by Iron Moth, spoilers. So I hard prepped on Luna. I don't know why. Look, I love the bear, and I've used the bear to destroy teams, and I expected him to want to use it to destroy me. I also just led very poorly against Heracross. However, Dancing Queen is pretty nice. However, it doesn't save me at all. Raikou fucking thunder waving me on the next turn here is really fucking annoying. I also, I expected him to switch, which is part of why I glared it. And two, I actually forgot that glare doesn't work on electric types. Because, like, you can glare a ground type, but I forgot they just removed, like, electric type's ability to get paralyzed at all. You know what I mean?
Damn, that sucks.
I don't use glare enough. I forgot how it worked. So anyway, here's a substitute. Terra Stella. I figured I may as well Terra there because I didn't even bring my other Terra Pokemon, so, you know. And then I get paralyzed. He breaks my sub. And then Heracross outspeeds and kills me. So that makes me feel bad. It's also, this is a Scarf Moxie set, which was very annoying. I miss another Hurricane. U-turn crits there, which kind of makes it okay though. The bear
Just
comes
run
in. What's that?
Just run air/forehead.
So true. Anyway, at this point, I lose. Toxicity of my city is about to get diced, and Burn Burst just doesn't kill. And from here, I just get outsped and killed by everything. Fiery Dance, low-key, almost saved me here, but it wasn't enough. I did get the boost, which I think is funny. If I had missed, it was I probably still lost, but I would have been a lot closer. But I again missed.
Literally run air slash and you win there.
Yeah. Also, I didn't have Ice Shard on Weavile either.
Or Sucker Punch. You didn't have Sucker Punch on the bear. Oh my god! This is on you. You just lost.
I did, yeah. So I didn't prep for an Iron Moth apparently. Just like at all. Look, there are some reasons on why I didn't do some things. Like, why would you ever need Sucker Punch when you outspeed everything and are stronger than most? I didn't think that it wasn't meant to be used against Iron Moth. And like Weavile is this very similar case study. To be honest, I just forgot about booster speed in general. Yeah, I boned myself. Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
I wish you'd prep that fully against me.
Because I actually put an effort against you. I couldn't let your head get any bigger. Yeah, Debug, you know you're like the only opponent I actually tried to prep against this whole season, yes?
Oh yeah. You keep telling yourself that.
What do you mean keep telling myself that?
You heard what I said.
Fucking you. Wait, why are you against me? Shouldn't you be like glad that I put an effort against you, that I deem you such a threat or something?
No, I just don't like you very much.
Fair enough. Look, I just had to, set the record straight on you beating me the last time. So you're the only person I tried against, and
It's still 1-1. You
still
still need to beat me again to fully beat.
And I fucking will. Whenever you get to A division, you loser.
Whatever, I'm busy. Anyway, next match.
Yeah, next match. Fuck this game. Fuck you, Iron Moth. Next up, we have Jared Pig, also known as Chicago Ceruledge, going up against Potato, also known as Rotom Washington Wizards, or just Washtom because I'm lazy.
What a fucking disgusting team on Wash Tom's side.
What a disgusting team on both players' side, outside of the Magneton. Magneton doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even put into words my emotions about these teams.
Yeah, these are like the bottom of the two lowest players. They both have cracked teams. They just Jared just kind of sucks and is doing other things with his time, and Potato is just not putting any effort in at all outside of the 1 week to shut me up when I was calling him trash. Sorry about that, Debug.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
God damn it.
However, these teams both have the same flaws. They don't get rid of any hazards. So, that's cool for Tinglu, Heatran, Skarmory, and Gliscor. These guys, both of these will set a lot of hazards, and then neither will have a way to get rid of it. So, yeah, let's move. We've got Terra Dark and Terra Water on Chi-Yu and Magneton respectively. And we have Terra Rock and Necrozma, probably for Meteor Beam. Well...
I remember this. It's just like, what?
Well, that's one... I love Jared here. Oh. That's no good. Maybe I misjudged how fast my backs was. Yeah, all this is... Yeah, you just have a slow backs, my dude. Anyway, Magneton comes in and I guess he takes a Photon Geyser pretty well. Thunder Waves, nice, okay. Volt Switch, cool.
Where's your heat wave, son?
Good question. It's going into this Chi-Yu. Never mind, it gets knocked off. They both Terra, however, it does not save Necrozma. I don't think that crit mattered.
I doubt it. Or, I mean, Necrozma does have a lot of stats, but it's also Chi-Yu, so it probably didn't matter.
It's Chi-Yu that's Terra Dark, right? I don't know if it really mattered. Anyway, Magneton gets fucking cooked by a Ting-Lu and it runs in fear. Toxicking Mola is always great fun. Damn, Magneton's actually being surprisingly useful this game. Steel Beam kills self. Why? Why are we doing this, guys?
I think Steel Beam probably killed Kyurem.
Ice
Or, like,
Roof
at least
Gripper.
it's shitloads.
Wait, no, don't kill that. Steel Beam, free ass doubles, gone. Honestly, even if it did one-shot Kyurem, is that worth the fucking 50% to your health? Surely Flash Cannon 2-Kos, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Kyurem just, like, Earth powers you, though.
Fair play. However, fuck you. I don't know.
Damn. I've been destroyed in the marketplace of ideas.
I just think I guess look, if Magneton is your dedicated Kyurem check, it's fine, but he's brought it in on several other Pokemon and has gotten hit several times. So yeah, okay. U-turns out of the Mola. Scum is in to play and rock. Rock, paper, scissors, baby. Heatran comes in now. It's Balloon. My balloon. Why would you direct swap to Gliscor there? Because you get outsped. Never mind, that's why. Man, Heatran's always faster than I think it is.
Wait, Skarmory has U-turn? There's no way they unironically gave Skarmory a U-turn, right?
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't pop Balloon, what the fuck?
Wait, you thought Rocks popped Balloon?
I think so, yeah.
It does not.
Oh, well, there you go. Shows that
maybe it should, but like it doesn't.
Only the most knowledgeable Pokemon masters in this series.
What?
Only the most knowledgeable Pokemon masters are allowed on this show.
Yeah, not just whatever scrub says that they want to do it. What is the rule?
I mean, you approached me, but yeah.
What is the rule I have? I think it's like you have to have made like playoffs in B division or something. That's like my minimum requirement.
Yeah.
Which is really fucking low, but you know. Kyurem is cool.
You should get Will on next week.
No. I've been
just have Artie crying in the background the whole time.
What's that?
Just have Artie crying in the background the whole time.
Yes, this is how we do things. We ignore children to play Pokemon.
Exactly.
I endorse this message.
Oh, back to the battle?
Yeah, he lets himself die. Also, I think this is a Scarf.
Yeah, that's gotta be Scarf, right? Or Modest Chi-Yu for some reason. Which gets outsped by Annihilate.
Yeah, I really hope this wasn't Modest Chi-Yu, and that I really hope this was a Scarf Kyurem. Well, we've only seen it use Ice Beam, but that doesn't mean much. Also, if this... Never mind.
No, that's not... Oh, wait, no, that's Booster Speed.
Booster Speed, yeah. Wow, I love this. Fuck, cheating ass. Fuck you, Viper, your fault. What did I do? It's not my fault he dropped your special attack. Fuck you, bastard cunt. Making it my fault. Holy fuck, that cooked the Mola. Loki. Never mind, there's still a Heatran here. We're fine. Actually, you just CC.
Post combat and win. Yeah.
Oh my god, it lived.
Oh. Miss Magnus never mind.
I'll say if If Heatran had come in on rocks one more time, I think the Valiant just won there. No, Moonblast, CC, and CC, right? Like,
No, I think Heatran lives on. No, never mind. It's neutral. It just dies. Yeah.
mm. In comes the ape. Bulk up. Toxic
Ugh.
was definitely the right play there. Don't let it get rage boosts. And you can also whirlwind it out.
Bye bye.
Drain punches for actually a lot, but it's fine. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hi, Ting Ting. Ting Ting Ting.
Ting 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 so.
Earthquake. Never mind. He missed Ruination.
Yeah, buddy.
Bye bye. Hi. Shit. Here we go again. Roost. Yeah, thank God for rocks and toxic, hey.
I wish Scummy had Rocky Helmet so badly. It would be so hype.
Yeah. And Kirim now died to rocks. Low key, Jared might win this game.
Hey, do you know what is bulkier than Skarmory and has the same property of being a steel type immune to ground? Orthworm.
Correct.
Yeah,
Also,
why is there a 7-point difference?
good question.
Wrist. Wrist is the answer, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. I don't think Orthworm should be at 2, but, like, you know, it's never been broken enough that I need to actually put my foot down and be like, hey, we need to move this man up. I think it should be, like, 5 or 6, probably.
I think it needs to be next to Bronzong in, like, 7, anyway.
Anyway, here we are in the long game of 2 bulky Pokemon roosting and whirlwinding 2 cunts who are... One's toxic, the other one isn't, but, you know. Roost! Anyway, low-key, Jared...
Does somebody really not have body press for Ting-Lu?
I know, right? He has Brave Bird, which I think... I mean, I get it. It's for the ape. Also, could he not have just killed it there? If he Brave Birded instead of switching, did he not just kill this thing?
That's a good question. It looks like it might have.
Because that's the thing. After the toxic, it's at 28%. Do we think that Brave Bird did 28% to a +1 defense Annihilate?
Probably actually.
I
mean, it's like it's a fat move. It's stab, super effective. And Skarmory doesn't have like 0 attack.
Okay, going off of a max HP +1 defense Annihilate and a no attack Skarmory, Brave Bird does 36 to 43. So yes, it did kill.
Yeah, so he just like misplayed here for no reason.
Also, worth noting, max HP, max defense, non-defense boosting nature, +1, does 27 to 33. So an absolute min roll would not have killed. However, that's also assuming you have no attack on your Skarm, which he might not. It's not that uncommon for it to not do that. However, you should have absolutely just Brave Birded there and killed it. Because Rage Fist being like 1 boost, you know, so you would have been... Rage Fist 100 was also not killing you there either.
Yeah.
So yeah, the correct play was absolutely just to kill the Annihilate there, I think. This Ice Punch happened at the worst possible fucking time, and you're dead now. Yeah, you definitely should have stayed in with Skarmory. Also, this was the wrong turn to Brave Bird. You needed to roost there, yeah.
Fuck's sake, man.
However... you also should have just roosted right there. Oh, I guess that's why he didn't roost. I don't know if he thought about that or not, but that's pretty funny. Let me go out the honorable way. He missed Ruination. Yes, the honorable way. Brave Birds again. How much does Heavy Slam need to do? Any rests? Yeah. At this point, you forfeit. Fuck this. Right?
Wait, is this Red Talk? There's no way, right?
No, it's Ruination, Heavy Slam, Earthquake. And this is only Brave Bird attacking. So, yeah, this game is over.
Fuck's sake. You're gonna die to your own chip, man. There's
Yes.
so much opportunity to roost.
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
know
was he
why
out
he...
of this?
No, he wasn't. He had 4 left. I don't know why he didn't do that while I was asleep. He actually could have fucking won this game, even still. If you want to play for another hour, but like a rest against Toxic isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of fair. Uh, yeah, but no, I think he definitely could have won, but it definitely would have taken time because of the annoying cunt that is Ting Lu. But also, he should have just taken the kill with Annihilate. Had these two both to take on Ting Lu would have made it really nice. I wonder how much U-turn did to the fucking Ting Lu.
It's amazing how all 4 treasures of ruin are just mistakes in game design.
What's that?
All 4 of the treasures of ruin, like Tinglu, Qian Pao, Qiyu, Qian, they're all just like mistakes of game design.
In balancing, yeah. Yu just fucking nukes everything. Wo Qian just is a useless piece of shit. Ting Lu is a defensive abomination, and then Qian Pao is another offensive piece of shit.
Yeah, it's just like Uber's viable fucking ZU garbage.
Yeah, Wo Qian should be like upset that it was ever born.
Hey, fun fact, Chi gets recovered for some reason.
Yu gets recover?
Yeah. No, sorry, Qian Pao gets recovered.
That doesn't make it any better. Why does Qian Pao get fucking recover?
Well, obviously, you just use like Icy Wind, like
Fucking double support fucking Qian Pao.
Exactly. You get it.
Crazy. Anyway, yeah, Jared, you absolutely could have won this. You should have Brave Birded when Annihilate was low. You would have killed it. And then with Gliscor and Skarmory, you would have beaten Ting Lu. It would have taken a while, but you would have. Yeah, okay. Moving on. Next up, we have Man, also known as Detroit Dewott, or Ashton, going up against Ruzza, also known as Illawarra Hawlucha. This is Lycanroc's one and only game so far, I believe. I also don't know why he brought it. It definitely does not beat Mandibuzz. Hello?
Yeah, I'm looking at Detroit Durott's win rate because I remember it's really low before this.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have 1 win up to this point with Sneasler, Rillaboom, Ogerpon, Heartflame? What are you doing?
It's not Heartflame, but yeah. It's,
Whatever. It's still broken.
Yeah.
How do you not just win?
Yes!
What happens?
Let's see. We have obviously the Terra Water Rillaboom going up against Terra Poison Mew and also Terra Poison Clod. Do I fuck with Terra Poison Clod here? I guess it's pretty solid, yeah. Yeah, actually no. Terra Poison N on both is pretty solid. He's got nothing good for poison.
Actually, yeah, the Wolf Sneasler, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what Lycanroc is here to do except get to sash. Oh, it's here to be a rock setter and then die. Got it. No, he keeps it alive. Why? Okay, well.
Because...
Good old Magic Guard Fable. Bullet Punch fucking hurts, but Flamethrower just fucking kills you, so fuck. Ruzza, no, not Scizor. They never expect the fairy switch into the steel. We got Meteor Beam Mew coming in here. Fucking nearly killed it. Knockoff. Knockoff doesn't do that much after losing its item. Mew moment, yeah. Then Terra Poison's X Scissor tanked easily. Psychic kills.
Low-key. You have Throat Chop, man. Sneasler gets the move Throat Chop. You're allowed to use powerful moves on your Pokemon. You know that, right?
Is Throat Chop any stronger than X Scissor?
Well, it does. Well, it has a secondary effect, which is occasionally useful.
Not against a Mew, it's not.
Well, it's super effective against the Mew. Oh, okay, actually. No, you have Fighting Stab for Darkrai. What am I? I was about to say something stupid. You Throat Chop hits Mew, and like, okay, maybe they have like Terra Dark or whatever. Then you just close combat. In that situation, if how much did X-Scissor do to Mew?
Like 14. Yeah, 14.
Okay, how much health was Mew on?
Like full, I think. 59. No, 73, sorry. It didn't make
Okay,
any
so
difference in this game.
well, it would have still done more damage. That's my point. Anyway.
That's only if you got the exact prediction that it was going to be a bug resist. Like,
Well, it's pretty easy to imagine. Hey, there's a type that resists poison and fighting. They might terrestrialize their best Pokemon into that type.
yeah, Ghost and Poison both do that.
Yeah, and guess what? Throat Chop deals more damage to in both scenarios.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it still wouldn't have killed, but yeah, you do make valid points.
Anyway, rant over.
Hang on, is there... What is the... His other Pokemon were Meowscarada, if that fucking helps the thought process here.
Yeah, okay, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
No, you still have close combat. Fuck you.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Ogerpon does Ogerpon things. However, I feel like Wash Tom might be a pretty good counter. Or Water Absorb Clod, yeah, that also works. Gunk Shot was not the play to make there. In comes... Oh, it's fucking Shelter? Shelter?
So, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
It's
I will also
fucking
not say that Shelter is a direct downgrade to Iron Defense because it just has less PP.
True. But it's just really fucking...
Rillaboom has high horsepower! Fuck's sake, man.
It also gets Sludge Bombed. Drain Punch does
It
fucking
do-
hella damage, though.
It doesn't like matter at all, but still.
Why would you swap out there? I guess you would predicted the switch to
Grassy Glide.
Goodra.
You just died of Grassy Glide.
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot Grassy Glide was a move. Goodra's balloon doing its balloony things. Is
Yeah,
Goodra just like the
okay.
ultimate fucking Clod Wall? I think it is. Holy fuck, that Draco hurt.
Damn.
Hit it with the Volt Switch.
Goodra has to. You have to win. M-Man has to win here. I refuse to believe it.
Okay, instead of Volt Switching, you Pain Splitted for 10% recovery.
Die, idiot. I don't think Clotsai is just like, yeah, completely owned by the Pokemon.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this game's kind of already over. Ruz is in such a position where he just can't do anything.
Grassy Glide right now.
Nope, he's a coward. Thunder Wave. Okay, Thunder Wave might help you. Volt Switch, do it. Yeah, Volt Switch. Volt Switch. Do it. Ah.
Well, yeah, like, why the fuck didn't he Volt Switch there?
I don't know. And Claude is just getting chipped further and further into oblivion. Protect right now.
Grassy Glide, please, I'm begging. Yes! Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dunk shot. That doesn't even kill it. Fuck. No, Claude. Have swapped to thing. Nope. Why did you... What are your other moves? Dual Stab, I imagine Curse, and then what else? Recover?
I would imagine something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Air Balloon Houdra just fucking completely walled it. Jesus Christ. Well, that was certainly a fucking game.
Gaming.
Yep, gaming. Alright. Dock time. Schedule. Week 6. Yes, hi. So, there was the obvious 6-0. Other than that and my game, we don't talk about my game. Let's just We're gonna talk about my game. Outside of the obvious 6-0, most of the games I think were pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the exceptions would be Dewott's game. He kind of had control the entire time. And also Josh's game. Josh definitely had the control the entire time. But other than that, I'd say they were all very close and good games to watch.
Yeah, that's damn true.
Yeah. Anyway, over to the standings. We have Josh continuing to be the only player to go undefeated. We have our 5-1 cool guys in Baz and Drum showing that other people outside of this league can do things, I guess. I don't know. The 4-2 of me and Debug is certainly an interesting...
They're real stinkers.
What?
They're real stinkers.
Why
I suck at Pokemon.
Why are you saying you suck at Pokemon?
Yeah. Haven't you seen my games?
This is true. I've seen enough. I know enough. Yeah, that's we're doing that. 3-3 is an interesting category. We have Ace, Chris, and Aiden, which I think is really funny because Ace is not from this league. Chris is from A Division, and Aiden is from the runner-up of B last season. So they're all just the same mid, I guess. I don't know. Down here in 2-4 is where things get interesting. We have my protege who's sucking ass cheeks. We have Cash. I don't know what the fuck Washtom's doing. I know they're just not trying, but even not trying, I'm doing a lot better than they are. Like, we can both be not making an effort, and I know Washtom is not that bad. Like, I don't know. And also Ashton, who's been sucking dick most of the season too. Raza, who continues to suck dick, being the only person 1-5, and then Jared, who has been he's had 2 really good games. It's just unfortunate those 2 really good games were both against A Division players in Chris and Zai. Like, goddamn. And then every other week he decides to just not play well.
Very.
What?
Very sad.
Very sad indeed. So Jared is looking very likely to be the person going down to the C Division next season.
How many plays dropping him?
What?
How many plays are dropping to C Div?
Just the one for right now. It's mostly just because there's with only 9 players in C Division, I didn't want to have to do a 2 up, 2 down and just replace, a whole quarter of the league of the division, right?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, so if it grows, we'll probably end up doing 2 up, 2 down, but for right now, it's just the one. Yeah, I guess that's all for this video, hey?
Yep.
Well, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Say bye, Debug.
Bye-bye.